on the Great American Brew Trail, we visit the cherry capital of the world, Traverse City, Michigan. My name is Amy Sherman. I'm a chef, I'm a mom, and I'm a beer drinker. Shocking, I know. That's right, I'm a girl who really likes beer. Out of the way, boys. What are we drinking? I mean, why wouldn't I drink beer? As a chef, I love the variety of local ingredients, and I appreciate what it takes to create a great beer. In fact, I've been a home brewer for years. All across the United States, microbreweries are popping up with plenty of atmosphere, plenty of local foods, and of course, plenty of beer. We'll see the ins and outs and the ups and downs behind the taps at some of the country's best microbreweries. So join me on the Great American Brew Trail as I taste my way across the USA, one pint at a time. In Traverse City, beauty just comes naturally. TC is a tourist dream with both beaches and forest, charming countryside and an exciting downtown, beautiful vineyards, and for us brew trailers, North Peak Brewing Company.
It's a very touristy type town. During the summer, the population grows by more than 3 times the normal population. So during the summer, it's extremely busy. But being the kind of place that we are, that has established long-term relationships with guests, we take care of all of them year-round, so they come back and see us year-round. A lot of the locals kind of clear out during the summer and let us do our thing. But then, as soon as the summer is over with, we get all those familiar faces back, and
They come back in.
They do.
The North Peak Brew Pub is located right in the heart of downtown Traverse City and has been an up-north institution since 1997. Inside, this place is sweet. In fact, at one point, it was actually a candy factory. But now they focus on making my favorite sweet elixir, craft beer. North Peak has been a destination in Traverse City for years with their original focus on food. But now with statewide favorites like Siren Amber and Diabolical Pale Ale, or brew pub favorites like Mission Point Porter, you are sure to find something you like.
You know, first and foremost, we are a brewery, and that's what we started out with, and we hang our hat on that. But throughout the course of the last 10 years, we've really come up with a great culinary experience when you're in here to have your beer, and it's just grown and grown and grown. And now we try to utilize our beers for a majority of our recipes, and it really helps enhance the flavor of the food. So I think using our fantastic beer and mixing it with our recipes has enabled us to come up with a fantastic food also. The beer really helps bring out the flavor.
The production facility is secluded away up on Old Mission Peninsula and is run by master brewer Mike Hall, where he bottles up all kinds of concoctions, from beers to spirits. Here at the Brew Pub, David Hale is running the show, creating beers you can only get at the pub. Putting cherries in your beer really makes them true to Traverse City, right?
It definitely gives it an identity and lets people know that, yes, you are in one of the cherry capitals of the world.
Not one of the cherry capitals, the cherry capital of the world. You're no joke when it comes to brewing. You know, some of my brewer friends started out as home brewers and they went right into the business. You, however, went a different route, almost the way chefs come up through the business a lot of times. You went to school for this, and you were a journeyman brewer to start, correct?
Yep. Did a 4-year apprenticeship with the International Brewers Guild.
And where was that at?
Well, 1 year Canada, 2 years England, and then a year here in the States.
Okay.
And then 3 years later, I did my exam to become a master brewer.
So you're actually a master brewer.
So it's like being a master plumber or a master electrician. That's why there's brew masters, and then there's master brewers.
Okay. So master brewers, what did you have to do on that test?
Go into a brewery you've never been in, take a recipe you've never seen, and not make a single mistake and make a full batch of beer.
I'm thinking that master brewer is just a few more steps up from homebrewing. Mike, you run this well-oiled machine, and you are on a growth rate that is kind of astronomical. Are you surprised by the success that the brewery's had?
Well, you know, every year we keep thinking to ourselves, there's no way we're going to beat the previous year, but we always find a way to do it, and we pride ourselves on a fantastic beer, good service, and the fine culinary experience that you get, you know, here with us also contributes to our growth.
It's unique, it's consistent, you know what you're going to get, you know, it really hits the nail right on the head. You know, they are who they are, and they do that very well.
Everything is fresh, all the meat is marinated really nicely, and there's a good array of different vegetables on all their salads.
They look amazing. What do you like about the salads here at North Peak?
I happen to love the Cajun salad because it's spicy and it is, all the ingredients are fresh. It's just wonderful every time.
I love the beer.
What are you drinking?
It's the Whitsome beer.
Nice.
So it has the citrus taste to it, and it's really good.
Do you drink a lot of craft beer?
I do. Yeah, we live in Ann Arbor, so there's a lot of craft beers that we enjoy there, so yeah.
So did you come all the way up here just to come to North Peak?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So do you come to North Peak often?
Yeah, anytime we have guests in town, this is where we bring them.
And why do you like to bring them here?
Great food, really good beer, wonderful selection.
Where are you from?
Indianapolis, Indiana.
And did you come up here just to go to the brewery?
We came up to visit friends, and this is the first place they recommended.
And what do you like about the brewery?
So far, the beer sampler, as you can tell.
What was your favorite beer off the sampler?
I'd have to go with the porter. I like the porter a lot.
Well, the Diabolical IPA is definitely one of the more popular beers. It's not too heavy and it's not too light. Plus, for the micro beer enthusiast, it has the hoppy taste to it that a lot of people are looking for, and it's refreshing. And it's got a decent alcohol volume to it, so it definitely does a trick. It's good stuff.
What's not to love at Williams Kitchen and Bath?
Do you always find yourself looking for more cabinet space? Does it feel like you need more room for all the chefs in your house? If so, it's time to visit Williams Kitchen and Bath. Williams offers the best selection from top cabinet makers. Stop in today and experience the Williams difference.
What's not to love at Williams Kitchen and Bath?
We're back in the kitchen at North Peak Brewing Company. Chef Dylan, this is a hanger steak, and we're going to throw it on the grill. What's up with hanger? That's not a very popular meat, although it's one I love.
It's really one to search out. Your local butcher store should have it. Used to be called a butcher's cut. You might find it like that.
And it is so flavorful. You can go ahead, put them all on. It is so flavorful. That's why I like it, but it's kind of an untraditional cut you don't usually find in the supermarket, but one that is very popular here at North Peak Brewing.
It's one of our biggest sellers. Really, we started it right when we opened up, and to this day, it's still our #1 selling steak. We put it in the great marinade of...
I can't wait to try the marinade. It's going to be so good. And what do you put in that marinade?
Our secret marinade, which I will divulge, is red wine vinegar. You have some soy sauce.
Oh, that's great, because that's going to give it a really great umami flavor.
Some local Higher Grounds coffee, comes to us on a bike.
Yum.
Interesting delivery. And some nice fresh Michigan honey.
I love it. And then the most important ingredient
The
of all.
most important is our Mission Point Porter.
Mission Point Porter, so we're going to pour in a little bit of that. Look at that
You
nice
gotta
head
make
on
sure you
there.
save some for yourself. There you go. That's the way you do it.
Delicious. Oh, that's going to make a great marinade for that steak. I can't wait. So how many minutes per side for the steak?
About 5 minutes aside. You want to make sure the steak's been marinating about 24 hours. And you turn it over when you get that nice caramelization on there. You see the soy sauce caramelizing with the porter and the coffee.
Looks delicious. Yummy, yummy.
And it goes great with the caramel overtones of our Mission Point Porter.
Beautiful. That looks good.
And here you go.
Oh, that looks incredible. That is a humongous piece of steak, too. And you're serving this with some incredible looking haystack onions.
Some curried haystack onions.
Curry haystack onions.
They play off the chocolate flavors of the porter, and then that goes against the smoked Gouda and the mashed redskins and some fresh seasonal vegetable.
That is a really unique dish, not your typical steak and potatoes.
Not your typical one, but something a lot of our guests really enjoy.
Okay, well, let's see if I like it. Are you going to try this with me?
I will. I will.
Chef. How many of these have you eaten?
Obviously, too many.
That is not true. You're healthy.
Thank you very much.
Okay, oh my gosh, it's perfectly cooked. 5 minutes per side. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so good.
And the only thing
That
missing?
marinade is spectacular.
Porter beer.
You gotta share that with me.
All right.
That's some seriously good steak at North Peak Brewing. So these are two of your other favorite dishes on the menu. A great combination, it looks like. You have a cherry chicken salad.
Our cherry chicken salad, we have toasted pecans, dried cherries, some gorgonzola cheese, red onion,
It's the perfect dish for the cherry capital of the USA.
and the perfect summer dish here. This is
love
probably our most popular pairing. And basically, this is our white cheddar ale made with our Diabolical IPA. It goes really good against the sharp white cheddar. And
You got some fun little croutons
Fun. We
there.
don't have your normal croutons. We have mustard and onion pretzel croutons.
I love it. Everything is kind of traditional here, but has a unique twist.
We try and put a little eclectic spin on everything. People will try it because they kind of know what it is, but they've never had ours.
Looks great. Chef Dylan, what's your favorite beer here at North Peak?
I'd probably go with the Diabolical. It's something you can sit out on our deck and kind of enjoy more than one or two of. A lot of people like our darker beers.
You like the Diabolical. What dishes would you like to put that with?
You know, the Diabolical actually pairs up really nice with a little spiciness, in my opinion. We have some vegetarian nachos we added to the menu last year that I love to sit out on the deck and have a nice cold beer and some spicy nachos. So.
Awesome. North Peak Brew Pub has it all. Fresh local food, beer brewed on site, and, in case you get bored, another bar in the basement, Kilkenny's. You gotta love a brewery with an Irish pub in the basement. Food is such a big part of the picture here at North Peak, but the proof is in the pint.
Anytime possible, we try to include local ingredients. One of the things that we've done this past year is change over to the Great Lakes walleye that we use on our menu, which has been a tremendous hit. It's a little bit more expensive, but buying the local fish and at the volume that we buy it out, I think we're really helping the local economy.
Well, I like utilizing the local ingredients that we do specialize here in Traverse City. So cherry beers are one of the things I really like messing around with.
Traverse City is starting to be recognized as one of the big brew destinations for beers in the United States. We've been recognized on the Travel Channel as of just recently on the top 7 cities for beer in the United States, and we're on another magazine cover for being the top 3 cities for growth as far as microbrews.
That's a great designation to get, and so exciting for North Peak to be a part of it. I love it. At North Peak Brewery, you can have Dylan's handcrafted food and Dave's handcrafted beer. You can also have handcrafted food with handcrafted beer in it, all in the Cherry Capital Center, right here up north in beautiful Traverse City. So put these pubs on your list and join me next time on the Great American Brew Trail as I taste my way across the USA, one pint at a time.
Pints and 23 ounces, plus we offer a sampler that incorporates all of our beers.
Well, but that's where having beer at the end of the day comes in, because that helps you, again, it's one of those things that can calm your brain down and help you focus on what you need to focus on. Ritalin for adults, maybe?
Using the cherries in your beer gives your beer a sense of place, doesn't it? Yes?
Yes.
The correct response is yes. Let's try that again.
Senior member of the guild.
You didn't take Spanish, did you?
Spanish?